So here we are, face to face, ready to see the big battle, gold versus Bitcoin. You're about to find out the truth between these two rivals, what it means for your money, the economy, and which one is better, including 3 unexpected ways they could help protect your savings. But you gotta stick around because the answer may actually surprise you. Because with all the economic uncertainty in recent years, a lot of folks have been wondering how to best defend their hard-earned money and savings. Between higher inflation, stock market volatility, and now talks of a looming recession, people are understandably looking for safe havens. But is the safe haven that you think you know best really the right choice when times are uncertain? Keep on watching to find out. Because making the wrong choice could put your financial security at risk if things take a turn for the worse. In the past, tried and true options were things like U.S. treasuries or precious metals, especially gold and silver. But nowadays, there's a new kid on the block that's gotten a lot of attention: cryptocurrency, or specifically Bitcoin. Now, I know digital coins created out of thin air sound pretty strange compared to actual gold bars you can hold in your hand. But Bitcoin's meteoric growth since it launched has made a lot of investors take notice. The question is, which makes more sense for protecting your wealth in uncertain times? Traditional gold or this new technology, Bitcoin? Is gold really as safe as you think, or are there risks with it that most folks don't realize? Stay tuned because we're about to find out. So first, let's kick this off with gold. There are some clear advantages that have stood the test of time. For one, gold is a tangible asset. You can actually hold a gold coin or bar in your hand and feel its weight. Plus, with physical gold, there's no counterparty you have to trust. It's completely yours. Whereas with money in the bank, you have to trust the bank will give it back to you when you want it. And we all remember bank runs of the past, like Silicon Valley Bank most recently. Stocks have risks as well. The company could go bust and poof, your shares are gone. But gold also protects your privacy in a way crypto can't. You can buy some coins and literally hide them under your mattress if you want to, and no one's the wiser. But crypto transactions are permanently recorded on a public ledger for the world to see. Some other advantages of gold are it's liquid, easy to sell, and portable to move large amounts discreetly. It has historically held its value well during inflation, and it has for centuries been recognized as real money you can count on. Sure, gold looks great on the surface, but you're not getting the full story. Hang in there for the stunning revelations. But before we get to that, what about Bitcoin? Well, there are some potential upsides as well. The ability for your investment to grow seems like a big one. Those who got in Bitcoin early have made fortunes from its price explosions, but past performance doesn't guarantee future results. So it's risky to bank on continued massive growth. Another pro is Bitcoin's algorithm that controls supply to prevent inflation. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins created, and the release rate is on a fixed schedule. With the Fed printing trillions of new dollars, this sounds pretty appealing. However, there are also some distinct problems with Bitcoin you need to be alarmed about. The biggest for many folks is that it's all digital. There's nothing tangible at all. Your Bitcoins exist as electronic records on a decentralized ledger. Lose the password to your digital wallet and they could be gone forever. In fact, one man from California owns nearly $350 million worth of Bitcoin, but he can't get to it because he lost the password. I mean, I've forgotten the password to my own email account, but can you imagine losing the password to millions in wealth? That's a big problem. But there's another issue with Bitcoin that might really bother you. Bitcoin depends on electricity and the internet to even function. If power and web service goes down, good luck trying to use crypto versus cash or gold that just work. And while Bitcoin aims to avoid government control, its fate could ultimately still be determined by politicians if they decided to ban or restrict cryptocurrencies through new laws. We've seen before how government policies can determine which forms of currency succeed or fail. One other concern is that a new and improved cryptocurrency could come along and make Bitcoin obsolete. Technological change tends to displace older innovations, but the extreme volatility of Bitcoin's price makes it a white-knuckle ride for investors. Just in 2023 alone, it has soared and plummeted wildly. So when looking at gold versus Bitcoin, there's a lot to weigh up. Gold clearly has the long track record and stability on its side. Bitcoin offers big upside, but with bigger risks. How do you decide what's right for your money when everything seems uncertain? The answer may surprise you. So if we had to pick an overall winner, you'd want to look at the basics. Bitcoin has big promises, but it's still an experiment and could possibly be replaced with a big brother currency I'll tell you about in a moment. And as for gold, well, gold has successfully shielded savings for thousands of years through every type of crisis imaginable, which is why for some people it might make sense to protect a portion of your savings with physical gold and silver, even if or when they release the big brother currency. And if that sounds interesting, you can request a gold kit in the link below. But if you're wondering about what is this new Big Brother currency and what happens to your dollars when it's released, then click here and watch this video now.